Hey guys, welcome back to another video today, and day 4 of Jailbreak's 5 days of vehicles is finally here, and the vehicle is not what I think anyone has predicted. Not sure if anyone got this vehicle correct, at least I didn't see anyone who got it correct, but it is a revamp. It is a free revamp. So if we go over here to the Badimo's Twitter page, you can see day 4 out of 5, it's the new Eclair made by Pizza Rolls. This free revamp has a modern interior, updated exterior, functioning doors, and a new startup sound. And it drops later today, which is already out. Here's some more screenshots of it. We're going to go ahead and check it out because, I have it in the game. So yeah, this is the 4th day, Tuesday. It's free revamp. I was thinking it might be a free reward because there's no exclamation mark, but I guess Steam didn't put that there. But over here for Wednesday, I'm pretty confused what this is. So it's gonna be like, maybe it looks like a flying vehicle, also looks like a shape of a pizza. We'll talk more about that later, but it is confirmed to cost between, it's gonna cost between 150,000 to maybe 950,000. That could be the price because the X is not known yet. However, as innocent as a new revamp for the Eclair may sound, there is some drama for this vehicle. So if you go over the comments, you can see silences over here. Did y'all really turn down Ed for this? Not really sure who Ed is. I think they're talking about Oof Ed, but anyway, this is another post by another person that says, would be really cool if you continued what you guys have done only once before, replacing a car. Basically, they're talking about how the Bruley and the Eclair were separate. Instead of just revamping the old Bugatti, they made it separate. And if they could do that for a third time, that'd be cool. But, obviously the update's already out now, so I don't know if that's going to happen. This is a good idea. I think people would like this idea. There's also some complaints about how this model of the Bugatti has been modeled like many times by other community creators, and there were better options. So yeah, there has been some drama. Some people don't even like the new model. So with all the drama, let's go ahead and just check out this model for ourselves. Can it be that bad? Like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and see. That's what I saw on Twitter. Haven't really even seen the vehicle yet, so let's go ahead and go in. I guess I did see the screenshots of the vehicle, but I haven't driven it. I don't know if the stats changed or anything, but here it is, the Eclair, and looks like the doors are automatically open before you go in, which I guess makes sense because you're gonna go in and it closes. So that's nice, having automatic doors. Now, I don't really use this a lot. I guess I do. I have 590 miles, but I don't memorize like the top speed of everything. So if I can remember, yesterday I ironically used this vehicle to test the latest vehicle from yesterday. I used it to test the Successor, which cost $649,000, and this one cost $500,000. So this one actually was faster, went like 280 miles per hour, I believe. So yeah, let's go ahead and maybe just see. I'm just gonna drive it around a little bit and just see if anything really changes. It still seems pretty fast. I wonder if they upgraded or nerfed it or anything. Not too sure, but we're already reaching like nearly 250. So, with that in mind, I feel this may be still faster than the Successor, which doesn't really make that much sense. But you know what? We're not really here to judge a Successor. We're just here to test out the new Eclair. So I would assume this would have the same speed. That would make a lot of people angry if this was a different speed than the old Eclair. So yeah, let's go ahead and see. All right. Anyway, it looks about the same. It's not like really like a flat and straight road, so it seems about the same speed. Anyway, now let's go ahead and talk about the look. So I'm gonna go ahead and customize this. So I'm going to use the carbon fiber as a second texture. I think it looks good on the Eclair here. So looking at the interior, people are complaining about one thing, and that is that there are like better options for the Eclair. There could have been a different Bugatti model, or maybe the same Bugatti model, but by a different creator. But I think that's honestly up to people's preference and stuff. So yeah, taking a close look at it, it's kind of hard to tell because the older Eclair. Let me go ahead and pull up the older Eclair so we can kind of get a comparison. So luckily, Asimo posted this over here, fun comparison, old versus left. So you can see there's the Eclair, the OG one, and not the OG one, the second upgraded or second revamped one, and here is the new one. You can obviously see the front lights have changed. The front still remains relatively the same. I think the greatest change probably is the interior and the opening doors and stuff that has animation. Obviously the back has more detail now. Also, I didn't even go over one thing. There is a startup sound. I kind of got distracted by everything, so here it is. So yeah, this is the custom startup sound. That's nice. I think for Asimo, making engine sounds for startup sounds are easier than making like the entire just, you know, car sound. Making it for every single vehicle would be pretty difficult to get, but for a startup sound that might be easier. Looking in the interior, which is a little bit difficult because I'm in a public server right now, but you know, you can see there has some detail there. I don't really know the other Bugatti models, but you know, from the comments I see that maybe other Bugatti models could be better. I guess more specifically the same Bugatti model but made by different creators. So basically they're complaining about Asimo choosing this one over others. Some changes to the game include the Eclair revamp with functional doors, which we just kind of went over. Increase the price of the Eclair to 600,000, so yeah, it's a little bit more money now. Updated Successor tune with more high end. I'm not sure if that means to change the speed or whatever. And there is a lot more changes here, but I guess kind of like the big one over here is that remove the 1.25k bounty cap on unbanned players. So if you got unbanned from the game, you had a bounty cap, but that's not a thing anymore. And also dogs are removed from Battle Royale and jetpacks are removed from Battle Royale. So yeah, with the increase of the Eclair's price, if you already have the Eclair, I think it's a good deal because you just have a better vehicle now because, you know, bought it for less and you got kind of more out of it. But for me, I feel like people in the Jailbreak community don't really care about that. They'll see, oh hey, it's a new Bugatti revamp, that's nice, making it look more detailed, making it look more new and stuff, that's great, and they probably won't really notice that big of a difference, but you know, hey, that's just me. Let's go ahead and over to the trading hub and do a speed test to see if it's still the same speed or maybe it has more speed than before. Okay, here we are at the drag strip in the trading hub. Are the people here? Yep, there's like 2 people here, or just 1 person, I guess, and literally let's spawn in the Eclair, and yeah, let's go ahead and just take it out. So I think the speed to beat, or maybe the speed to get to, is like 280, so let's see if it can get there, and hopefully they didn't nerf it. That would be bad, but you know, let's go ahead and just, you know, take a look and just see. All right, we got 250 miles per hour. I think we're definitely going to get there. Maybe we'll get to 300. I mean, at this rate, we're not even there yet. All right, okay, now we're kind of seeing it slow down, so I think it's going to reach 280. Yeah, okay, so we're not really seeing that big of a change. Maybe there is a 1 or 2 mile per hour difference, but it went to 280, so it's basically about the same speed. It didn't really get increased or it didn't really get nerfed. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think about this new Eclair revamp. I actually asked around, and some people told me they prefer the OG one better. Now, I don't really have that big of a preference, but you know what? Let me know down below. I think the OG is a little bit more simplified. Maybe people prefer that more. But yeah, I do wish there was an option to still have the old one, just like the Brulee, but the Brulee is just loved a lot. That's why they separate the options, I guess, or they put the options to separate stuff. Now let's go ahead and talk about tomorrow's vehicle. Obviously, in Badimo's Twitter page, there's a lot of people complaining about, you know, the new Bugatti, but, you know, we got one guess. This person thinks, I think that's like the, you know, like a military jet. Taking a closer look, that is a stealth aircraft, the B-2. Now, honestly, like, yeah, I could kind of see the resemblance there, but is it really going to be an aircraft? Oh, we'll see about it. From what it looks like a triangular shape. I mean, an aircraft could be possible. It could be a fighter jet, honestly. Like, that could be a possibility. You can kind of see the resemblance right there. Maybe these are like the wheels. This is the jet wing, and maybe the back has the, you know, the exhaustion or whatever. There's also some kind of like exclamation mark here. Not sure what that really is, but it's going to cost a maximum of 950,000 or 150,000 minimum. Asimo also says excited for tomorrow's reveals, so it's definitely going to be something big. Looking through the comment section, there isn't that many guesses. I mean, there's one person over here that says the Orion or the Overkill, which is a motorcycle. Not sure about that. I wouldn't put my bets on those guesses, but you know, it could be an aircraft now that I think of it. So yeah, let me know down below if you have any guesses, which I do not have any guesses, and it seems like the community doesn't have that many guesses either, so we'll see what it is tomorrow. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video, but there's one thing I didn't really even go over the past few days, which is there's a code that you can use for 10k cash if you didn't really even notice. If you put 5 days 23, you will get 10,000 cash. Of course, I redeemed it, so it doesn't show up for me, but it will last for probably the entire 5 days of vehicle, so go use it if you haven't yet. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If not, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you all later. Bye!